Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Dawn of War 2 replay. So on the left side as the Lord General, we have Grantovich. So on the right side as the Brother Captain, we have MUERTE. I think my game audio may be a little bit quiet. Let me go ahead and start clicking the Lord General.
Commander here. Ready and able.
No, that should be good. Let me know if it seems a little bit quiet for, I think, the one person YouTube that's currently joined into the stream. We do have the Sentinel make its way forward. We got a pair of guardsmen being deployed on out. We got one Crystal Stormtrooper, one Strike Squad. Some got invested there. Looks like the activated point that got invested. And now got the Sentinel engaging the Strike Squad. Second Imperial Guardsman has been deployed. The Lord General starts making his way forward now. The Sentinel, of course, has received a bit of fire. The Guardsman can repair that up, no problem. The Brother Captain's falling back. The Brother Captain is quite durable, and the Stormtrooper models are receiving a bit more fire right there.
They'll tear us apart in melee. Go ahead.
The Imperial Guardsman may find the Brother Captain in melee. Gets a nice special attack there. They didn't get the decapture there to get a quick prevent any sort of capture rate, but he's not getting any sort of capture going on. We've got the Sentinel Stomp upgrade, ready to stomp on his opponent.
You report. Enemy contact.
The Stomp should still at least be able to stun the Brother Captain. He may not be able to knock him back, I believe. The stun would at least still be useful. He could go ahead and perhaps stomp on the Strike Squad there. The Brother Captain seeing some great damage down there on the Lord General. Lord General's going to try and knock him engage in melee.
Yes, sir.
And the Sentinel is a bit wounded there. Stormtrooper model being reinforced now. Now the Strike Squad and the Sentinel will be focusing, the Lord General and the Sentinels will be focusing on the Strike Squad. They do get behind heavy cover. They do have decent range damage as well. It does destroy the heavy cover there. Very nice. And Lord General's now going to start firing away. Sentinels receiving quite a bit of fire there. We still got the Guardsman right here actually, so he's not spraying out the capture. Northern this area is picked up by the Brother Captain. And we've got two generators deployed out right there. If you look at the field, you see these points are all not captured, while these 2 points are captured by the Brother Captain. So overall, better field control there by the Brother Captain. We got a pair of power generators here, and now the Crystal Stormtroopers making some advance. Got quite a bit of requisition and bit of power. There we go. We do have the Interceptor Squad being deployed now. That is, if I remember correctly, a teleporting infantry. Rather than infantry, teleporting infantry. Imperial Guardsmen and the Sentinel do force back these forces. Now is a good time for the Imperial Guards to capture multiple points. One Imperial Guardsman could capture all the entire southern flank, as Sentinel could go around to capture this point, while the Lord General and the other Imperial Guardsmen capture the points. We got a decapture there, very nice. 2 power generators to 2 power generators, both sides just eyeing for 2. Interceptor Squad has been deployed.
Enemy force commander attacking.
And looks like the Brother Captain has been upgraded with the Unending Purge. Pass heal the Brother Captain for 1.15% of his maximum health every melee attack and 0.5% of every range attack. And if I remember correctly, the range attack is 2 separate bullets, so that could be up to 1% per range attack. But it can vary, of course. Pass increases energy range change by 0.5 as well, so overall good general durability upgrade for a durable unit. Brother Captain will not be focused down there at over 100 health, unlikely to be focused down there as well. Let's get a nice stun there, and apparently the jump does prevent knockback, like the Storm Boy's jump ability. Oh, quite a bit of knockback there. I'm not sure from what though. We got a Casual Devil Squad in the mix here as well. Whatever skin is using makes him really look like Imperial Guardsmen, so I didn't recognize they were Casual Devils at first, other than the icon. Let's get a heal ability right there. I think, yeah, there's a 4th member there. That's on the Sergeant upgrade. I can't remember what all the models look like. They changed the models look like in the Elite mod from the base game. And the Interception Squad does fall back. A second Casual Devil Squad is being deployed now. The Lord General's eyeing for some heavy Tier 1. So a lot of, not necessarily heavy infantry, but a bunch of light infantry. We may see a shotgun knockback right there. Yes, we do. Imperial Guardsman can make his way forward. He still does not have a sergeant upgrade on either of the Imperial Guardsmen. Doesn't have enough requisition for that. He needs to get that upgrade sooner rather than later. Good damage there onto the
Reporting enemy contact.
Inquisitor Stormtrooper. The Cajun Devil should be able to skip on out of there. The expensive reinforcement likely will not get a sergeant upgrade anytime soon. Should be able to escape from the strike squad.
Halt your progress.
It looks like the wounded Stormtrooper managed to beat out versus the Imperial Guardsman. The Imperial Guardsman needs their sergeant, the extra men, to fight. Good knockback there, and then follows up with a grenade launcher barrage. Central squad does teleport forward. The Cajun Devil squad may need to fall back. He's not getting inside the garrison. A bit too far away from the torrential sentry gun as well.
The generator is online.
Got a shotgun up back with the other Cajun Devil squad, and this central squad's not making its way withdrawing. Overall, the Lord Jones pushes his way forward. He has a lot of squads on the field, that's for sure. And he needs to start capturing all these points. Cajun Devils and the Sentinel and the Lord General can make way and start focusing in on fights. Main launch barrage does connect, but he does retreat back before the knockback. These forces can push his way forward in order to get some damage in. Brother Captain starts to push his way forward. We'll be able to force back the Imperial Guardsmen, no problem. Especially if they don't have that sergeant upgrade. Does get one generator down there, very nice. Grenade launcher barrage is likely going to be popped out very shortly. Does throw a grenade there, knocking back the Cajun Devils. Gets a nice heal there, getting them nearly at full health as well. They have jumped in the model there. Grenade launcher barrage, it seems like a great time for grenade launcher barrage to be. Does miss the interception squad right there. That was a more grenade launcher barrage than this one right there. Nice smite there, getting some great damage there. Both Cajun Devils are quite wounded. This one should be able to get the grenade launcher barrage off. Does not take time to get it off. The Imperial Guardsmen squads are going around capturing points, while these squads are engaged in great jet bashing. We go for horse, looks like tier 2 research by the Brother Captain getting out a Rhino. And I don't think the Cajun Devils can get their melta gun until they get up to tier 2, so he needs to get tier 2 as soon as possible. It's a bit of a resource float. Grenade launcher barrage connects, getting some great damage right there.
Let's do it. This had better be important.
Lord General. Oh, there's actually also a multi-laser turret. What a completely and utterly worthless building, honestly. It doesn't provide suppression, and its damage output's not very good. I am not a big fan versus multi-laser turret. They would give him a slight damage buff with perhaps a higher cost in return. That's probably a good way to help balance it out, because right now damage output is just not good. I don't care if it doesn't cause suppression, just at least make it do enough damage. Ooh, and we got the last cannon upgrade there on the Rhino, which will take up the Sentinel, but apparently not as fast as I can imagine. It's a las cannon, but not as high damage as las cannon as I'm used to with other sources. In tier 2 research now, but maybe some melta guns researching on the Cajun Devils. One melta gun's not a whole lot, but it'll be enough to help deal with the Rhino. Turret will go down right there. The Rhino still has plenty of health, but the las cannon's not exactly an infantry weapon. He does have, of course, the Storm Bolter still firing away. Not the greatest of all weapons against infantry.
Tell what he's scouting for and means to kill it. Sir, reporting.
Tech research complete. No melta guns on either of these guys. The Lord General, however, is getting the melta gun. Ooh, very nice. I forgot about that. Now, of course, getting himself the melta gun, as well as these two stormtroopers the melta gun. So 3 melta guns will be useful. He can also pitch in more melta guns with his Cajun Devils if possible. Good damage, good knockback there. Gets this on the strike squad. Except the squad does get the mix as well. It's a very messy engagement there for Lord General. One of the guardsmen squads down to 1 model. It's this guy right here being pursued, but still has plenty of health remaining. Does jump forward, trying to get the wipe there on the Imperial Guardsman. Does get the wipe there on the Imperial Guardsman. Also got missile launchers upgrade there on the Sentinel, so he can bring some crack missiles. Looks like the strike squad does go down as well the Sentinel. Brother Captain himself may go down. Seeing quite a bit of fire there. We're gonna start to upgrade there onto the Catch Devil or just Sarge. I didn't realize it renamed it the Sarge. It's fitting. The Sarge himself does have the melta gun. And the melta gun will still be useful for this heavy infantry as well. Grenade was thrown, getting a nice knockback there on the entire army. This Imperial Guardsman does have the Sergeant upgrade, and got melta gun, or not melta guns, plasma guns there as well. You can keep that squad go around, capture flanks, allow the Cajun Devils go around, engaging the forces. There's a nice heal there on the Cajun Devil. Got the melta gun Sarge now on both these squads, so there's 5 melta guns on this group.
Won't be long, sir. We have the target in hand.
Good amount of damage coming out on these forces. And it's just not doesn't really have a whole lot of retaliation. He has been doing a good job keeping them away from the melta guns, but the melta guns not to be as high damaging either. Single melta gun's not that great. A stormtrooper squad of melta guns, now that's a really good squad. Plus they have melta bombs. They're an excellent and build the camouflage. They're an excellent assassin, evil assassin squad. Drink from my drink. And we got the Commissar upgrade there on the Lord General and getting just Stormtrooper reinforcements. We do have also the Vox operator as well, so it's a fully teched out Lord Governor. Interceptor squad pushing way forward. The Stormtrooper models do go down, but he does have all his other retinue retreating. So minimal reinforcement costs. He also has the Stabilizer's armor. Grants back in the fight ability, increasing health and health regen. No, just increases health regen of nearby units. I saw that aura. And raised 30 by 1.5 per second for 20 seconds. Also grants the Lord extra health. Not a fantastic upgrade, but honestly, now thinking about it, probably pretty good for Imperial Guardsmen. There's a lot of models there, which means it doesn't need to be a high health regen, it just needs to be affect a lot of stuff to get a good health regen radius. So the more models near him, the better the health regen for his team.
We're ready here, sir.
Go ahead. We're ready.
So it's maybe not excellent, but maybe good enough.
We have the requisition points, sir.
Now we got some stormtroopers being poured on out. Likely going to be upgrading melta guns, I'm guessing. Primarily to get the melta bomb. Interceptor squad pushes its way forward. Cajun Devils do have a demolition charge right there. And boom, gets a nice knockback there. At least get knockback on all models. Interceptor squad does fall back as well, so great demolition charge. Probably better to say demolition charge rather than IED. Improvised explosives. Ooh, some sort of ability will be activated there. We do have the Nemesis Damon Hunt. Damon Hunt or Damon Hammer? Damon Hammer being poured on out. And Purifiers do have an anti-vehicle weapon. Only the leader looks like, as well as power swords and the rest of the guys. Another melee squad. And here come the stormtroopers coming forward as well. Melta bomb. This may be dead. Rhino. He starts shooting it. He's not shooting it, which is a bit of a problem. He's trying to run away with the what's it called, Lord General, and now the Rhino does go down to the assassination of the stormtroopers. A lot of elite infantry for the Imperial Guardsmen. And now with melta guns, look at that damage output. He's going to quickly take out these generators. So overall, great gameplay there by the Lord General, but the Interceptor Squad does say hello. And they say goodbye.
Enemy stormtroopers attacking.
Attack Marines are struck.
Guard tower does get ooh, knocks back his own Cajun Devils there, but is quite wounded there. Does camouflage time, knocks back on the Interception Squad, but the Interception Squad does get an energy regen from something there. Not sure from what. Teleports right there, does retreat back, may get some models, get multiple models there. And the Sarge is still alive.
Understood. Power node is taking.
You can tell Sarge is the Sarge because he has the biggest knife, but he doesn't use it. Interception Squad and Cajun Devils engaging in melee. It's not such a great engagement. Not so clear how effective Cajun Devils are in melee versus these forces, but great health regen there by the Sergeant of the Lord General. A lot of melta bombs. Holy crap. That is a pretty nice knockback there. Lord General went scattered, but he still has all of his models there. Coastal Stormtroopers have been upgraded to the class of guns there. This Catch Devil is severely wounded as the Guardsman does push the way forward. They don't have the Colonizar upgrade just yet, but Tier 3 being researched by the Lord General, who has nearly 500 red points, so he should be able to call in Valkyrie Run, but he may go call in a quick Lehman Russ in order. But he doesn't have the resources for that, so maybe not.
We've captured the location.
They've all but handed it to us.
Tech is at maximum capability.
Go ahead.
If that was Tier 3 being researched, we got the Tier 3 being researched by the Brother Captain as well. Got a shotgun knockback on the Intercept squad, but didn't knock them back, but at least got them suppressed. Hero Guardsman absorbing a lot of fire there, and now the Brother Captain is engaging in melee, gets his energy regen. Lord General is also engaging as well. Catch Devil's falling on back. Stormtroopers fall back as well.
Space Marines, this position.
A lot of melee units there for the Brother Captains, causing a bit of trouble for the ranged units of the Cajun Devils and the Stormtroopers, especially when they're more of a mid-range fighter with their shotguns and melter bombs. And that's a Valkyrie run. Does force back those squads. He spent all of his red points on that. Also, at this point in time, I want to see Ogren and be upgraded to Bolgrins. That's what I believe the Lord General should avoid out. Not only Rust, but Bolgrins. He needs a melee unit for a front line. Imperial Guardsmen need to go around south to capture points, but also Cajun Devils are doing that themselves.
I hear you. Enemy stormtroopers are here.
You know we're ready.
We do have the Brother Captain and the Inquisitor Stormtroopers trying to move their way to the southern point as VP has been captured. The Lord General is a bit low on VPs. It's down by 205 tickets. There's not a whole lot. Well, no, that is a massive amount, but I'm just saying he doesn't have a whole lot remaining. Does have capture in his favor. Does deploy out an IED there.
Leave it behind. We're under attack.
We may see a shotgun knocked back. Intercept squad says hello. And now he's going to run away. Does get a lot of melee hits there. The Intercept squad got a lot of good knockback time. And now the Pure Fire is also engaging as well. He does not lose a Sarge. We may see the IED deployed out there, but may not knock back the Brother Captain.
Target structure has been dismantled.
Does manage to deactivate this power point there, and has Northern VP captured, so is still in favor of the Lord General at the moment. He's saving up a lot of resources. He may be eyeing for one of the Bane Blades. He has enough for Lehman Russ, but which Bane Blade would he go for? The Stormlord is probably the best for him right now. Give him mobile reinforcements and general firepower. The Bane Blade, oh, he is going for a Lehman Russ, never mind. Intercept squad does get a nice knockback there on the Stormtroopers. Doesn't get that generator either. Both these generators are quite wounded. Does have another demolition charge there as well. Spear Fires do get some melee hits there, but does not get any squad wipes. Ooh, what's being called there? Terminators. Paladin Terminators have been deployed on out. Even the Cajun Devils fear them. Looks like the Lord General has lost a pair of his retinue. A good knockback there on top of the Crystal Stormtroopers. Also used to detonate his own explosive cache there. He's going to force us now on a full retreat. This Cajun squad may need to fall back as well. Yep, getting overwhelmed by the heavy infantry. Lehman Russ deployed on out. He sees the Terminators. There's a lot of AT vehicle, well, a lot of heavy infantry there. And both Executioner or Vapor Stroke hurt would be not half bad. Vapor Stroke just gives him more range, gives him more flexibility, while the Executioner will probably give him that more damage. The pilots have upgraded with Lever Demonica, grants holding ground ability, which buffs the speed of near allied infantry and debuffs the enemy in target area. He does go for the Executioner gun, trying to get as much damage output as he can.
They're advantage is meager.
The only rank he needs to avoid is melee, which he just received some melee hits there. Catch Devils could push forward as well. Of course, Stormtroopers are severely low in health. They could potentially get wiped out there. There may see a grenade launcher barrage on the retreat path. Lord General has fallen back. Trying to go for the Catch Devils now. Imperial Guardsmen do have, of course, their plasma guns. They're trying to repair from Leader Russ. Center VP is to be captured. We do got a Purgatation squad here deployed out for the anti-vehicle weapon. Catch Devils don't force back the interception squad.
They're closing with us.
Conversion beam is out of range. The conversion beam seems like it's less range than other anti-vehicle weapons. It's a nice knockback there. And what is that? Is that the Holy Ground ability there? It must be. It almost looks like some sort of nuke is being called in. Catch Devils do provide a lot of knockback support against the Purgatation squad. The Leman Russ has a lot of support, to say the least. You can perhaps deploy out another Leman Russ relatively soon, just needs a bit more requisition. The captain is capturing up the southern VP.
A solid 200 points now.
We've got more generators going down. He does pick off the both two wounded generators. He can potentially finish off one of these building generators right there, but not. Plasma gun does roll and miss there. And now he's just going to try to run away, try to keep this guy back in the fight, try to flank the Purgatation squad. Was unsuccessful. He will run into the Paladins, but he did not realize he ran past the Paladins. Execution Pun pushes his way forward, now able to engage out the conversion beam in the region, but he's also going to be worried about the Purifiers and Paladins from the anti-vehicle melee hammers. Grenade was thrown down to Catch Devils as they're trying to capture that point, but they do be captured, not fully capture it. Paladins trying to engage in melee on the Executor, receiving lots of fire there. Paladins like advancing as well, and there's a lot of AoE damage right there. Canadian Carson squad being deployed now, needs to be upgraded with plasma guns, anti-heavy infantry weapons. Transfer sentry guns now engaging as well. As the Imperial Guardsmen catch Devils in the region, those are just catch Devils. Those force back the Paladins. They're severely wounded. They're going to need to run back to the stronghold and get some much needed health regen.
A victory point is slipping away.
Good damage there on the Paladins. Knockback there on the Purifiers as well.
Attack Marines have struck. Halt your progress.
And the Canadian Carson squad will may need to fall back and be upgraded. Sergeant now. Conversion squad has been spotted and melt the guns of the Stormtroopers. They made themselves nose. Nice knockback there on the Intercession squad. And the Canadian Carson squad now unloading their plasma guns. Let's fall back there with that squad now. Conversion beam can be a bit exposed to all these forces in general. The Lord General's lost his entire retinue. He does throw a grenade right there on the conversion. Ooh! That's a full wipe. I was not expecting the heavy infantry to be wiped out like that. So he wipes out that conversion beamer, which is critical because that is a very, very important anti-vehicle weapon there. Looks like the back of the fight ability was just activated there, and got the Holy Ground ability now being activated there. Brother Captain's advancing, got a lot of teleports in, just not looking good for the Imperial Guardsmen. Leaving the Force needs to back reverse where there's a lot of anti-vehicle weapons here. Brother Captain received quite a bit of fire there. Catch Devils and more generals engaging the flanks will not be parked down along with this Catch squad as well. Brother Captain does go down right there. Lots of wounded forces here. And great knockback there by the Canadian Carson squad. These guys are just way too much stuff. We're seeing massive amounts of fire there. Looks like he lost the sergeant on the interception squad as well. Does teleport forward by implicating the Passion Devil squad. And the Paladins receive massive amounts of fire now, but they're getting tied. Well, they're trying and getting tied from melee as well. The Paladin's going to try to run away. They're out of energy. They can't teleport away. Gets caught up in terrain and from stand and fight, and the Paladin squad will fully go down there. That's a massive loss. We do have a massive resource float by the brother captain. He's saving up for the Land Raider Crusader.
Sir, we're losing a victory point.
Lord General spending all of his requisition on reinforcements is very understandable, but now's the time to capture more points. The northern VP is being captured. It's quite even the VPs. The Purifiers need to get on out of there. The Purifier squad fully goes down there. And here comes the Orbital Strike that could... Passion Devils receive quite a bit of fire there, but they will retreat back. Central Squad does teleport forward. They do get some good hits there on the Imperial Guardsmen. Stormtroopers are still in the mix as well. They do get forced back as well.
Standing by for orders.
The Lord General has also 700 red points, and now he can pull out his own another Valkyrie run. Down south, we got the Gating Carson Squad. Capture the southern VP. We may see a grenade here. No grenade before retreating back. Received a lot of fire there. So it's a good idea he didn't throw the grenade. Nimaros is still quite wounded. We do have the Grey Knight Terminators being deployed out. Apparently the Grey Knights can deploy out Grey Knight Terminators without the need the usage of red points. And the brother captain now hacking away against the Lord General does lose the sergeant there. Has the Holy Armor of Titans, increasing health by 250, health regen by 2.5, and grants the Immortal ability, which grants a vulnerability for a short duration. We may see that invulnerability ability sooner rather than later. He's seeing quite a bit of fire there. There we go, there's the invulnerability ability. Strike squads pushing forward, or Grey Knight Terminators, I should say. And Imperial Guardsmen will get forced on back. Not sure what ability is being used right there. It must be the Incarcerate ability. Oh, those guys went up. The brother captain does go down there. See, grants the Incinerate ability, which lifts and deals plasma damage to enemy infantry target area. Also grants the squad 25% damage output, increase against demons, and build the burn hits. A Valkyrie run, first one does roll a miss, second run rolls an even bigger miss. Or dodge.
We are winning this one, sir. We are under attack! Halt your progress. We shall be the end. You're only the best.
Central Squad getting some good damage on there. We got the Central Squad right here, and a nice grenade there, getting nice little suppression. The brother captain's down to 12 tickets, not a whole lot remaining. Will be forced back relatively soon.
Good show, sir.
And the Lord General has won the game. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.